Nagabenta ki khubor baman kasni pet but subscribe ya u Antor News. Kublei phi baru kini gilong ki khubor bam ta kasni. Ki bor penyat election ha Meghalaya ki la penchai ba ki Nongthep vote ki blayo penyaso ne map ye ki kerteng jongki bad ka electoral rule jong usnem arhajar san kin omdan kamban IT court kislan ne banit mi sha ka jing bishar. Uhe katnat election ula pentim. Balade penyaso iki kerteng jong palat nyopho na ka shispa ngut ki Nongthep vote ke jilla. On penmi notice tangi kitu ki briu ki ba ka system kalap ye ka jingbom ya hab hagi kerteng jung ki kmi ki pa karta na ki wei par ki jingtip shapang kalong yen. Uhe ula penshai ka ne hadin baki nong tho khubor ki lapen pau ka jing sngokya halor ka jing e ka baki nong shong hagi jakan nong kendong ki la ban ma na ka daw ka jing e pher ha ka rukom tho kerteng ka jing pendon kam tangi ki dak lingkon bar ka jingbom dan shu ki kot ki sla jung ki kmi ki pa ki balakhat. Lada ke kerteng ka yahab habat omlap ya kanu ka jingbam yahab on omdon kamban IT kon niki weipat ki kot sakhi la ong uhe. Ha ka baya day baki Nongthep vote ki ba omlap ya ki kerteng ha ka electoral rule arhajar san ki bor election kan persyang banwad ki kerteng jengki kmi ki kpa ne ki kmi temen ki kpa temen jengki ha ki electoral rule barim. On bu ya ubriu hapok ka kedan no mapping. Tang lada omlap satya ya ka kerteng jong ki kmi ki kpa ne jong ki kmi temen ki kpa temen jong ha ka electoral rule arhajar san. Uhe ula banjur ba ka jingha ba ka kedan non mapping kamut ba ya ubriu la nyaw kum Nongthep vote ubadan jing artatin. On ailat ya kum kini ki Nongthep vote bakin pin ya ki kot kisla ne ban batai ya la ka jong ka benta hakmat u electoral registration officer ERO habakran shapang ka jingya pher hakaru kam tho kerteng uhe ulo ong baka system kan pinmi ya ka discrepancy tanglada kalap ya ka jingbam ya ha. Lapentip balapin don kamru ya ka artificial intelligence AI bat ki wei par ki core technology banlap ya ka jingdon kerteng arsin ne ki wei par ki jingbam ya ha ki jingtip jogi Nongthep vote. Ki bor election ki lapen shairu ba on omweng kerteng ya ki dokot jong ki long yeng ki ba he tang namar bahenriu pra ne khambun ngun ki khun ki dan hapo ka ju ka kerteng jong ki kmi ki pa. Henry lada bun palat ki Nongthep vote ki pen pau ka ju ka kerteng kum ki kmi ki pa jong ki ka kes system kala ban kdo ya ki kerteng jong ki ban pelong ya ka jing tokit ba jing pen shisha. Hakum ki ne ki khap la ban khot ya ki Nongthep vote shakawi ka jing bishar bat ban tha ya ki ban pen ya ki kot sakhi onda u ERO la sngohun baki dei shisha ki khot jongkate ka long ying on pen bet no ye ki jingbam yaham but on priang ye ki kerteng jongki la ro ban pelong ye ka jingpen shisha la da ka jingye pher karta hapring ka kimi bat ukhun ne ka khun ka long ka baduna palan ki briu ka basha khot ki la ban pen ye ka birth certificate ka kot sakhi shaphang ka jing suntu ne ki wei pat ki kot ki bala ithu ban pen shisha ya ka jingye dei jongki halor kamat jong ki kmi ni ki pa ki ba rimarwe ye ki khon bar ki electoral record ki ba tho father unknown uhe ulong ba ka jingbam dan ka kerteng jong ukpa kan om pendu ya ka hok jong unong shongsnong ubabet ban penrung kerteng ha ka electoral rule karkum ki kendon election Nongthep vote ula ban ai ka kerteng jong ka kmi ukpa ne uwei pat ubahaying uhe ula banjur ba manna unong shongsnong ke India ubala dap khat prasnam karta bat ubala pendep iki kendon badon kam udon ni kahok ban penrung kerteng ha ka electoral rule. Uhe ula pentip balalap yaki no mapping cases ha keleng ke Meghalaya bar kini kimsham la longtang na ka nugnu ka jat benriu ne ka kenhun ka bakerpang. Ka jingdan jingini ki case ka yaphe na ka ka district sha ka pan ki jaka ki badan ka jingwan jinglen ba jingkan ria jong ki briu ki don khambun ki case kat bah katu kat ne ki district lum ka jingdan jongki ka long ka baduna. Ka jingkun ria shinong hapo ka jela kalong ka wei na ki daw ba kongsan ka ba pelong ye ki bor election ban omla penyeso marmar ya ki kerteng. Bon ki briu ki ba khem penrung kerteng ha usnem arhajar san kila ban penrung kerteng ha ki snem ki babun hadien ba kila kenria na ka wei ka constituency ka district ne ka jela sha ki wei pat. Ki bor election ki dangi trailang bar ki boot level officer BLO lembar ki wei pat ki nong tray election ban yarap ki Nongthep vote ban penbet ki jingbam ya ha. La kenturu ikipat ba bakin ai jingtim la da kilap bakin nongtray hamadan kim pentray kam kat kum ki jingtha ki bala penmi da ki he katlan election uhe ula benrap bala da Nongthep vote Umsngohun ya ka hukum belapan mi daw ERO ulaban ujor siya district election officer.
Community or which area we are?
They are across the state in all constituencies.
No, majority.
Majority, we can't say in the all constituencies, it varies little bit.
If you can keep say the maximum numbers.
Sir, no mapping category might be a bit higher in the like district, little bit higher in the districts like Ribhoi. Some districts are very less like the East Jantia Hill. So it varies state to state. South Garo Hills very less. So it varies there where there is migration, new people are coming and how the SIR. So is being conducted if there are more migrant people or the people who are not enrolled that time in the electoral roll. So even internal migration is also happening largely. That is also a big region, like Silang town was very small in 2005 and number of the people has migrated from the different part of the state. So once they registered them as voter here in the Silang. So there might be some people whose name has not been found in 2005. Or they were newly settled that time and not enrolled there in the 2005, they enrolled themselves in the 2006. But their parents' name might be somewhere in the state or in the country somewhere. So whosoever name is not being mapped means not only in the particular constituency. Just to verify, if the discrepancy is being found, they have to at least produce some papers and some verification will be done. And in case of no mapping, they have to give the prescribed, at least prescribed list among the prescribed list of the documents. So file they have to. But in discrepancy, they can give the affidavit, it should be verified, it should be clear, ERO have to satisfy, ERO and the election machineries. And in most of the cases, our total approach is there not to exclude, but try to facilitate and at least to remove all such discrepancies, so no such discrepancy remain in the future.
Now you see, if you check the electoral roll, there are many names which are written other unknown. How many of these people are there?
Sir?
Father unknown.
Unknown. Other unknown.
Father not known.
At least we are not asking both parents, at least mother's name is there.
No, my point is that are there how many total names which put as the father only?
Sir, we are not having any such segregation of the data.
So we can see in the electoral many of them are.
I am not denying, but we are not having categorized and found and all such data ever.
We don't have the data.
Father unknown in such cases, because we need either you give the mother name, father name, relatives name. So if one name is there, then EPIC has been generated. So father unknown, both parents' name are being asked. But if one parent name is also there, then as one question has come, is the single mother. So all such cases might be there. But the person he is born in India is the genuine citizen and attain the 18 year of the age, having all the right to vote and to having name in the electoral roll. It's not the electoral process to find out all the lineage and everything. We just have to establish, and we are mapping all the existing electoral roll with the previous SIR's electoral roll only. Whosever name is properly mapped and no discrepancy being found, then no paper is required, no document is required, and more than 70% cases in the state when we publish draft roll are in that category.
So that means there's a high possibility if some.
There are families which are big families. Okay, they have 6, 7, 8 children. So how do I have how do my children have to go in there carrying and prove that this is my father only just because they have more than 6 children?
Sir, any statement, any affidavit, anything like the family register or anything, they are the six children. The father have to give. I have more than 6 children. That will be sufficient.
Who has to give that?
Like father can also give, mother can also give any this thing here.
Why
At least local authorities are there, sir. Discrepancy because in routine cases we are not found such bigger families. So it is system generated thing, and then they are being called for at least produce some documents or just to present their cases before the EROs. So once they are satisfied, then they are accepting, and case will be disposed of.
Sure. Only just one hearing, no? You do?
Yes, sir.
Now, this gap thing is a very practical issue here
Yes.
because single mothers, then parentage is different and brothers are different. So, in this situation, the gap you are saying about 18-year.
Somebody is like one person's mother is only like a 12-year-old. So at least normally it is very rare cases where so early pregnancy are being there. So normally it is beyond 15 year and below 50 year. So if such cases are there, they just have to give some affidavit, produce some document, birth certificate, like mother and their birth certificate. Okay, it's not impossible situation. So only just to have the hearing. Once one hearing, they produce the papers and then it will be
So
resolved.
don't you think that we have complicated so much this issue? The main point is that we have to identify this person. Whether
Sir.
he is a legitimate voter or not. But
Sir.
now it seems that we are trying to find out about what we are connected with this person. How are we doing like this?
Since a system already at least to have, there are the number of cases there. Even
No, my
to
point is that
avoid to
are we
sir,
complicating the issue?
it's not only you may look and I may interpret in another way. There are the cases where number of the illegal people also been associated with the same parent.
Yeah.
So like the 10, 20, 30 persons also they can just write the name of same parents. At least we are having a check if they are the genuine people. If they are the genuine children of the parents and having 15, 20 children also, we have no objection. But once it is verified, then they will remain. But if it is not, then we cross-check, verify and all that. So why notice are being issued to them?
That may
It's
happen-
not depriving anyone.
That may
But
happen in some states, but I don't think it happens here.
we may assume these are made for across the country. This is the same thing. It's not only for Meghalaya specific. SIR is happening in all states of the country.
What about the